Abe Mayu was getting ready for the morning, unaware of the danger outside. It was 10:30 a.m. on December 9th, 1915. A huge brown bear smashed through her door. It knocked over furniture and quickly grabbed Mayu, dragging her into the snow. Her husband and neighbors ran after her, but the bear disappeared into the forest. This is the story of Japan's deadliest animal attack. Over a period of 6 days, the bear attacked repeatedly. 7 people were killed, including children, and 3 others were injured. The villagers lived in terror, never knowing when it would strike again. Sankebetsu was a tiny village with just 20 families surrounded by forests and mountains. Winters were harsh, with snow that piled higher than a person, temperatures that dropped below -20 degrees Celsius. Families farmed small fields, raised a few animals, and hunted to survive. The forests around Sankebetsu were home to a variety of wildlife. It wasn't uncommon to occasionally spot a bear in the distance, or even sometimes find your crops to have been raided or trampled. Usually, humans and bears kept their distance, but one bear was different. When the first attack on Abe Mayu happened, people wondered if it was because the bear had woken early from hibernation and was driven by hunger. Indeed, it had learned to hunt near homes. Fences were broken, livestock disappeared, and huge tracks appeared in the snow. The bear was watching the village, hungry. On December 12th, it attacked the Mayuki family home. The attack was brief but devastating. The bear broke in through a window while dinner was being prepared, and panic immediately ensued. To make matters even worse, the home's only light source, a single oil lamp, was knocked over and went out, plunging the house into complete darkness, while the bear continued its rampage. Seven people lost their lives, including children, and several others were seriously injured, some with wounds that would affect them permanently. Among the 7 victims, the youngest was just 3 years old, and several survivors suffered severe injuries, including broken bones and deep lacerations. By now, the town had had enough, and hunters were called. 10 men with rifles, led by expert marksman Yamamoto Heikichi, tracked the bear through the forest. They weren't sure how hard it would be to track the bear, but they quickly caught sight of paw prints and even trails of blood. Villagers thought to name the bear Kesagake, which roughly translates to slash, a terrifying reference to its enormous, devastating claws. On December 14th, the hunters finally found Kesagake resting near a tree. It immediately saw the hunters and watched menacingly from a distance. The hunters fired, and the bear charged. They fired again and again. Kesagake collapsed. The bear was enormous, 2.7 meters tall and weighed 340 kilograms. When the hunters checked its stomach, they found human remains, a grim confirmation of its attacks. In an act of revenge, it is said that the villagers dismantled, boiled, and even ate Kesagake. Although the threat to the town was eliminated, most families in Rokusen Sawa soon left, and the village became a ghost town. It remained empty until 1946, when 6 families from Osaka settled the area as part of post-war revitalization. The site was finally restored in 1990, a quiet reminder of the tragedy.